The legalese surrounding surgical technology primarily refers to the legal frameworks, statutes, regulations, liability issues, and professional standards governing surgical technologists, often called surgical techs or STs, their scope of practice, employment requirements, and related medical surgical activities in the operating room. Key areas of legal regulation for surgical technologists. Surgical technology involves perioperative care, such as preparing the sterile field, passing instruments, handling specimens, and assisting under surgeon direction. Legal oversight focuses on patient safety, professional qualifications, and accountability. 1. State-level laws on qualifications and employment. In the United States, regulation of surgical technologists is largely at the state level, with no uniform federal licensing for the role, unlike physicians or nurses. The Association of Surgical Technologists (AST) advocates for laws requiring graduation from an accredited program, for example, KKHEP or ABA-TES, holding and maintaining the Certified Surgical Technologist (CST) credential from the National Board of Surgical Technology and Surgical Assisting (NBSTSA). Continuing education requirements. Several states have enacted such laws or registration requirements, for example, Indiana, New York, Massachusetts, Texas, Connecticut. These often apply to hospitals and ambulatory surgical centers, defining surgical technology and prohibiting employment of unqualified individuals after certain dates. For example, many states allow a grace period, for example, 12 months post-graduation, to obtain certification. Exemptions may exist for military-trained personnel, federal employees, or grandfathered practitioners. Some laws require supervision by a licensed healthcare professional, for example, surgeon or RN. Check your specific state via AST's state law map or official legislative sites, as requirements vary. 2. Scope of practice and supervision. Surgical technologists perform delegated tasks under direct supervision, for example, sponging, suctioning, holding retractors, counting instruments. Laws often prohibit independent practice and emphasize that STs cannot perform functions reserved for licensed professionals, for example, administering drugs beyond sterile field transfer. Violations can lead to facility penalties or professional discipline. 3. Medical legal aspects and liability. Key concepts from surgical technology training include informed consent. Patients must receive understandable information about procedures without coercion. Negligence malpractice. STs can face civil liability for errors, for example, incorrect counts leading to retained items, breaking sterile technique. Torts. Civil wrongs like negligence. Criminal law applies rarely, for example, gross misconduct. Risk management. Following standards and hospital policies reduce liability. Surgical technologists may carry professional liability insurance, malpractice coverage, to protect against claims, even if employer covered, as gaps can occur. Hospitals often bear primary responsibility via vicarious